Felt like it was a great game. We came out with a lot of energy. It was very physical throughout the game, and we kind of slowed down during towards the end. But then we still got the W, and that's what matters. So I give credit to the coaching staff. They prepared really well for this. We emphasized a lot of defense, and we got the W. So that's.
Thank you, Warren. Okay, guys, any questions for the men?
For one first, this is your so-called homecoming here. Since leaving the country to play with basketball overseas, your thoughts about being able to play here once again?
It's a great feeling, honestly. It's been a while since I played in front of my family and friends, and I'm just really glad to be back. Have a taste of home, and I'm just truly grateful for this opportunity, this chance to play in front of them. So.
Your family is here, even your teammates at UP are here as well. So talk about that. All of your friends or families are here for your homecoming.
Right. It's been mad love. They showed their support. They came out to support us, my team and I, and I'm just truly thankful for them.
One, you've played in Japan, you've played in Lithuania, you played in the D League, now you're playing in Korea. Can you describe the differences between the four countries you've played in? What has challenged you so far?
I feel like just the pace of the game. I feel like the B League and the KBL is a quick pace. They run a lot. Like in Europe and Lithuania, they're very detailed. They call a lot of plays.
On a more objective note, Coach, talk about Kim Sung-yoon's game-saving steal on Prince Ibe. Talk about the defense and defensive adjustment in the last play.
마지막에 선영이가 스틸을 수비에서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
특별히 수비에서 뭐 전술을 낸 건 아니었고 본인의 센스로 아마 스틸을 기록한 것 같습니다.
We didn't really stretch on the defense, but I guess the Suns' his skill was a help in the situation to get a steal out of Ibe's hand.
Did you anticipate that Chris Bunker will pass the ball to Ibe, or it's just a matter of spur of the moment play?
거기서 패스가 들어갈 것도 알고 있었는데.
솔직히 뭐 상대를 파악을 하고 어떤 플레이를 많이 본 게 아니었기 때문에 일단 선수가 주문하면은 그 보통 패스가 움직이는 흐름 길이 있는데 3점을 봉쇄하는 것보다는 그래도 우리가 2점을 맞아도 어차피 게임을 지는 경기였기 때문에 그 선수의 움직임을 잘 따라달라고는 지시했었습니다.
So, we haven't really watched the Meralco's game yet, but at the moment that I guess like the 2-point was more important than 3-point line down there. So I guess like he asked the players to focus more on the inside passes, and I guess that kind of worked well as a situation down there.
Coach, can you talk about you wanted to see Warney having additional support coming into today? How do you feel about having An score 19 points as offensive support for Warney today?
또 원인은 뭐 저희 팀의 워낙 그 득점원이고 그 스코어러인데 지난 그 세 번의 경기는 안영준 선수가 없는 상태였었고 오늘은 어쨌든 그 에너지라든지 슈팅력에서도 굉장히 좋은 선수라서 팀에 분명히 도움이 되는 부분이고 오늘 또 3점에 대해서도 희한하게 저희가 ELS는 별로 실력이 좋지가 않은데 원정에 나와서 실력이 안 좋았는데 오늘 좀 잘 들어가줘서 팀에 많은 도움이 될 것 같습니다.
As everybody knows that Jamil One is the main scorer on our team, and unluckily we didn't have Jun on our team for the past 3 games on the ESL game because due to the military service. And he came back. He was bringing a lot of energy and also the score too. And also, well, in the past 3 games we didn't have that much good shooting team on the ESL, but he came back and I guess he could kind of help the shot on the previous situation down there too. So like also you have to on that situation they help the warning too as well.
For one, I believe it's winter right now in Korea. It's pretty cold. We landed here in the Philippines. It's pretty warm. Aside from the weather, what else did you miss? Did you get a chance to taste your favorite food? Where are you sleeping tonight? Are you going home to your parents' house?
Right now we're going straight to the airport. We'll prepare our game Yeah, definitely miss the food. Besides my friends and family, the food, of course, the people, and honestly, just the country itself. Definitely missed it. So it's good to be back only for a day. Even for a day, I kind of had a taste of home. So just thankful.
Just for your fans, can you describe how your life is back in South Korea?
Honestly, just been grinding. Been practicing a lot, working out, trying to get myself back in shape because I came from an injury. And we've been having a lot of games, so yeah, kind of busy lifestyle.
Just for like for both Juan and Coach, how's it like that you're spending your holidays, your Christmas, your Boxing Day, working in a basketball game?
뭐 선수 때나 지금이나 크리스마스하고 연말 연시는 없는 거라 생각하는데 그냥 게임하면서 이기는 게 가장 즐거운 것 같아요.
From his players to become a coach, that the Christmas and New Year's was really his thing because he was playing the game all the time around there. But I guess I think the one thing really counts is winning, in this situation.
How about you, Juan? Talk about having to spend your holidays playing.
Exactly. We had a game on the 25th actually. So this is actually my third Christmas away from home. But I'm glad we were able to play a game here. Kind of tough, those kind of times you want to be with your family. But I have a great team, coaches, my teammates, the management staff, and we treat each other like family. So really can't complain. Blessed.
Coach, your thoughts about how Juan has been playing for you for this season? So I guess his performance.
지금 처음에 적응을 잘 하다가 이제 허리가 아파서 지금 좀 주춤한 상태인데 일단 KBL이 어쨌든 PBA하고 다른 리그와 좀 특성이 있는 리그라서 적응을 하는 게 먼저인 것 같고 올해는 지금 좀 천천히 가고 있는 편인데 뭐 내년, 후년 저희가 3년 계약이기 때문에 좀 더 길게 보고 지금 팀에서 일단 적응을 하는 게 먼저고 그 다음에 본인이 기량이 워낙 좋은 선수이기 때문에 그 부분은 충분히 나올 수 있을 거라 생각하고 있습니다.
So things were going really well in the beginning of the season, but unfortunately, Juan got a back injury and they was sitting down for a month. And right now he's just still doing the rehab and coming back here. But if you look at the long term right now, that what we're trying to do is, as he mentioned earlier, the PBA and the KBL style is totally different. So we are trying to put Juan the KBL system first, and then we're trying to get by step and get used to it. And afterwards, we are trying to use that. Again, Juan is a very skilled player, so we are trying to put his game in the KBL system. And that's his future reference goal here.
For Coach John, anything you've learned playing against PBA teams that you could actually add to your team to improve on your KBL season?
PBA 스타일이 워낙 그 개인기의 기준은 굉장히 좋은 것 같아서 어떻게 보면 KBL과 다른 스타일이긴 한데 그 개인의 능력은 확실히 그 KBL 선수가 좋은 것 같아서 그런 개인 스킬은 적용을 많이 시켜본 것 같아요.
He said, again that they PBS relied on a lot of individual skills in the basketball there, so which means that as compared to KBL, that the PBS has a lot of skills guy there. So I think he can just add up those kind of skills on our KBL games here. It would be great to make a better teams.
Any more questions, guys? If not, I know you guys got to catch a flight, so thanks for sharing the time. Thank you. Thank you.
Simply proud of the guys. This guy just didn't give up. He was quality all over. If you look at his percentage, 32 points, 11 out of 19, 7 out of 10 from 2, 4 out of 9 from 3. But it is what it is. There has to be a winner and a loser. So, but I thought we fought very, very well in that game.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what he said, we fought, we got a little slowed down with the zone. It happens in basketball, but we fought back, and I'm proud of him. I'm happy about the effort we gave. Obviously not the loss, but the effort was great, and it shows we're family, so I'm glad they let me join this, and I'm having a great time here.
Thank you, guys. Questions?
Coach, you seem to struggle in the second quarter. What happened during the second quarter that caused
Yeah, for me, the zone. You know, we played this team before in Thailand. I remember going there about 5, 6 years ago. The same team, SK. They had the 3-2 zone that kind of gets you away from the corner, from the top, right? And you know, we were playing from PBA to here, so you know, time in terms of preparation is we've got 1 or 2 days. And before coming here, just to say, half our team was with the flu. Some guys had corona, so we didn't have even practice the last 2 days before our last game. So you take that into effect, and then we come here. But again, after that, you know, you go down 10-12, we put ourselves in a situation to win. And I think we were, in terms of effort in that second half, this guy almost played the whole game 36. That's what we wanted. You know, this is a tough team. A lot of respect for SK. They held on to it. Give credit also to their import. What do you call this? Warney made sure that he's like what Zach does for us. And I think they got him the ball, and he was able to give them that kind of comfort zone, right? In the end, we kind of put ourselves there. We blitzed him, we got ourselves there. I wish we made more free throws though, but like you said, it's learning experience for us. It's our first time here. Hopefully we'll be back next year, and for us, we move on to the next game.
Coach will be back, I think, next week against Jeremy Lin and the Utah Kings. What do you expect with the crowd? I mean, we are expecting a lot of people going in, especially it's Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, well, Jeremy is an icon all over. Obviously, he's popular in America, and what he's done for Asians, right? So he's one of those guys. I was telling Zach when we played him, it was Zach against Jeremy. They're two heavyweights going at it, right? But we're not only preparing for Jeremy. They're a solid team. You know, they're number one in Taipei for a reason. We'll be ready for them, right? And I expect not only Filipino fans to cheer us on, but I'm sure they want to see Jeremy. So for us, you know, we'll go back to work. We'll probably give them a day off, just refresh, and we will zone in on them. But make no mistake, I think it's a treat for the fans that they get to see, obviously, Zach, but Jeremy coming here, he has a lot of fans also here.
Coach, what have you learned playing against Seoul SK Knights that you can apply to the PBA?
You know, it's when you look at them, the quality of teams here are pretty solid, right? And you have to be able to adjust on the fly. The difference of the PBA is it's 48 minutes. Here it's 40. You have more timeouts in the PBA. And here, you really have to fix things inside the court. It's not like you can call timeouts. You know, we have 2 more timeouts in the PBA. It's a longer game. Here, it's quicker. So, you know, international basketball is a bit more physical, I think. I think also the pace is different, but the quality here of play is fantastic. I mean, we've been traveling around. You know, the way ESL is managed, we feel that it's very, very good. It's solid. When we travel, we see the way they take care of the teams. And for us to be representing the PBA, I think that's an eye opener for us. But it's also improved us. I mean, when you're playing top quality and you have imports like Zach and Prince, and you're playing quality teams, champion teams, I think we can learn a lot from that too. So, you know, we're excited here. We know that we lost, we feel bad, but with that being said, we learned a lot also, and we still have 2 more games.
Coach, your thoughts about Juan coming back here? Like, he only played. I know he only played 4.5 minutes today. But your thoughts about Juan and his development overseas and how it can help grow the sport of basketball for him and for the national team.
Alam mo naman, we're very proud, you know, and basketball is an international game. So, you know, I think it's global. It goes all over. So seeing them, you know, trying to do what they do overseas, it's like an overseas worker. And it takes a lot of guts. But for him to come back here and, you know, see old friends, old people, I'm sure family, Christmas time, I'm sure he was excited about it, right? But we're very proud when we see talent, you know, Pinoy talent here and playing all over. I think that's a testament to the quality of Philippine basketball, right? So they're getting also Asian imports, and, you know, we wish him well, you know, and he's one of many. He's one of many that have gone overseas.
Objectively, coach, let's talk about the last play. It was supposed to be for Prince Steven, but Kim Sung Yoon stalled the ball in the end. So was it really the plan, or there's something else?
Yeah, well, coach dissected the plan, but you give them credit where they were able to take away that pass, right? And that's one possession in a game. We give our hats off to SK. They fought and they didn't allow us to get a good shot up, right? But it's just one of those games where you feel like it's turning, diba? Parang we were catching up if there was one more minute. So, hats off to them. They made the basketball play. I wish there was one more minute there, but I mean, we were down. I don't think we were playing our best basketball. I know some of our guys were playing in sick bay. Not gonna say to everybody, but the way we did not give up, I think shows how much appreciation we have for the league and the fans. And these guys could have just given up, right? But they did. They kept on it, and that's what you want. You want to give yourself a position there. So, congratulations to them. They played solid also, then by again that stop, but we put ourselves in that situation. Had a hard time against the zone. We did make our free throws. I think some guys coming off the bench had unforced turnovers, but this is basketball. Hopefully you want to be more solid all around, most especially in Taipei, because Taipei is going to bring it. They're in it. They can make the playoffs. So.
Okay, so I noticed also that you're letting Coach Nenan do the plays for tonight. So is that the setup? Like you're gonna be for the PBA and he's gonna be for the ASL?
Yeah, well, Coach Nenan's worldly. He's been there. He's like an older brother. He has a lot of value there. He's coached in the Olympics. He's coached in the world sports. So I have my ears open with him. I'm glad that he's helping me there. I have a lot of faith in him. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's coaching to us. I think the important thing is we can be there for these guys. They're the main guys there. So we all help each other, and the key for us is that they get prepared for this, right? So, but yeah, that's kind of the setup. I think you guys see it a little bit more here in the ESL where I help him out a bit. He's more active, and then in the PBA you see it also. So it's more me that's more active there.
You're 4 games in, 1-3 right now. You're like a game behind Seoul and Ryukyu in the standings, and you're facing Taipei next. So, how do you assess your performance so far in the ESL?
I think our growth, when Zach came in, you look at first game we had only Prince, right? So we wanted to get it was supposed to be Sue, he couldn't. Zach was kind enough to come here. We lost the game by 29, right? And then you see the difference when Zach came in with the Taipei team. We were this close. So you can see that when Macau we pulled through. This one could have won, but what I like here is the last 3 games are sound. It also shows the quality of PBA basketball. Even if I feel the other leagues unintentionally, but because they have more imports, they're ready for this kind of battle. So they play with them year round. With us, we had to pivot, and these guys don't play. Zach played with us in the PBA, but not everybody does, right? So I think as the league grows, our rules will get better, where we can, our governors, our bosses will probably find ways where we can be more competitive. But I like the way we're trending. I think we don't give up, and we are not gonna roll over and die. You can expect us, this guy here and the other guys that follow his lead, where we will show character against Taipei. We're gonna try to win that game, and Korea also. We just want to show what type of class it is, and that's the best thing we can do.
Any more questions? If not, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Zach.
Salamat, guys.